Hello YouTube friends, and welcome to another episode of RV Destinations Unknown. We are Ryan and Jessica, and today we are in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and we are heading into the Pioneer Heritage Museum here in Steamboat Springs. So let's head on inside and check this place out and see what it's all about, shall we? Come on. Alright friends, so this place is $6 for adults. It's definitely something that you're going to want to come check out if you're here in the area. We are in a brand new exhibit which actually just opened last night. It's on the Yampa River. Jessica's over here pushing buttons and making fun of stuff. What is this?
When it says press here, you've got to press the here. So, it's actually the sound this bird makes.
Yeah, it's a sandhill crane. They are native to the Yampa River Valley area. But how cool is this, you know? You can spend all kinds of time here just kind of reading through all of the posters. You know, they have winter sports activity. If you're not familiar with Steamboat Springs, it is June of 2023. There's still snow on the ground. There are parts, obviously, where it's, you know, bright green, but it is still snowing right now in this area. There's a lot of skiing here. As you can see behind me, all the memorabilia and the history of it, you know, just kind of swing around a little bit so that you can see, you know, some of these cool things. Check this out. Look at this old ski lift chair. How cool is that? You know, same with these skis. Check these things out. You know, could you imagine going down the slopes today wearing one of these wooden sticks on your feet with nothing but a leather strap holding it on? I mean, this place is absolutely big for the size. Inside is well designed, it's well laid out. No idea what this is. Let me look. A family tradition since 1936, the lighted man. I guess this fellow went down the mountain covered in Christmas lights. That's unique. So come on around this way, and you know, now we're getting to see some of the early transportation here in this town in Steamboat, and just kind of looking around. You know, there's also a lot of caves and springs with crystal formations that, you know, geologists and such have explored here in this area. And I really like this. This is a good overview of what the city looks like. How about that? Very tranquil, very quaint. And then check out some of this. This is, you know, a bit of history memorabilia of some of the town's artifacts. So we have the original school, and this is a desk and some of the artifacts that were in the original school here in Steamboat Springs. Moving on down, the little trading posts are our grocery store now. You know, the cash register, the phone, you know, public water fountain. How about that? Check that out. As well as a shout out to some of the women of Steamboat Springs. You know, Jesse and I, we're kind of taking you through this real quick, but then we're going to go back through and really take our time, kind of read some of these and see. That's pretty cool. And see what all this is about. Let's move on into the Victorian house. There's a 2-story part house over there that we're fixing to go into. So let's head over there and kind of check that out, shall we? So where we're going now is into the Victorian house. This is one of the houses that was here in Steamboat Springs that has now been preserved. And yeah, check out, you know, some of what used to be in the houses. back in that day. You know, fine china. You've got a very nice organ. Maybe that person played in the church or something, not sure. They definitely were musically talented though. Look at this nice piano, check that out. And then, of course, you have the foundation of Steamboat. These are a lot of the pioneering foundations that really kind of preserve the heritage of this town, of this city. All right, let's head upstairs. I want to make sure I don't trip. How cool is this though? You know, like I said, this museum is 2 stories. We're heading up to the 2nd story in the Victorian house. By the way, we're so glad that you're here with us. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe. Do give us a thumbs up if you like the content, and leave us some comments in the box below. So check this out. We're now inside one of the bedrooms, you know, and just kind of, you know, showing you around a little bit. Behind me, back in the Victorian period, this is what your house would have looked like. You know, this is the type of dresses that would have been in your wardrobe. You know, you have your hand washing bowl, you know, no running water. Fill up the pitcher, wash your hands there before you go to bed, wash your face when you wake up, I suppose. Let's see. The children's closet, check that out. And let's see what's on through here. Oh, so up here we have some Native American memorabilia from the area. So, you know, kind of check some of these things out. A lot of these Native American artifacts that are here. How cool is that? Yeah, give you a good view of it. Same thing back here. Give you a good view of it. Check that out. How cool. All right, let's keep going. I tell you, I could easily see you getting lost in this place. There's another room over here. Let's head on over, check it out. So we must be in the Wild West because tons of guns back here. You know, look at some of these. How cool. How cool is this? There's the lady at the front desk said there's a few guns. I would call this more than a few guns. They're like, oh yeah, we preserved a couple of guns and rifles, and you know, they even have sheriff and deputy sheriff badges from the time. You know, prison locks, handcuffs. How cool is that? Check these out. Feet shackles. I have to say, you know, I think it gets lost on a lot of people that, you know, the Wild West was a period of great prosperation. You know, there was a big boom, but with that obviously came crime and gunslinging and, you know, outlaws like this guy. How about that? Check this out. I guess this is a little mobile store, little wagon store, you know. Pack up, haul it behind the horse. When you get to where you want to go, sell some of your stuff, you know. Snake oil salesman, I think is what they used to call them. Not everything was snake oil back then, but there was a lot. All right, we have one more room up here. It looks like a child's room. How about this? You know, I will say they had tons of toys. They weren't lacking. But yeah, you know, look at how well preserved you know, this room is. It is very, very well done. I will say that it's very well done. So let's head on back downstairs. I think there's one more spot to show you, and we'll wrap this episode up. If the weather breaks, we're going to try to go over to the botanical gardens. We'll see. Right now it's pouring down rain, which is why we're doing an inside activity. So come on down and let's see what's left to discover. We're in the last room, and this would have been a kitchen. So as you can see behind me, you know, you have your bathtub right down here. How'd you like to take a bath in that? You have your well pump. Not sure if that sink is period accurate. Maybe by the 30s or so. And then of course, you know, your closet back here with all the period irons. And last but not least, your stove. Absolutely cool to stop by this museum if you're here in Steamboat and just kind of wander around. I mean, for $6, you know, you can learn a little bit of the history of the town. Let me walk right back out, make sure we're not missing anything. I actually think we are missing something. What's down this way?
Pictures.
Pictures. All right. So this is the last exhibit. Jessie's making her own way. But so check this out. So I think this would have been a great little, you know, welcoming area if this was a period home. But check out these stunning pictures. John Felder is the photographer who took these pictures. I believe he is a local native and obviously a modern generation, but look at these pictures. I don't know if, yeah, these pictures are for sale. So if you're here and you're into this type of artwork, I have to say he does a great job. You know, if I did that, you know, I don't know, you tell me, is this real? Is it fake? Is it, you know, does it look real enough? I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. You know, we saw this bird up at the beginning, but here's what I will say. Like I mentioned, this is right in the heart of Steamboat Springs. So, you know, if you're here, you're grabbing breakfast, you're grabbing lunch, it starts to rain or something, come on by and check this museum out. It is definitely worth seeing if you're into history, if you like that sort of thing. It's $6 for adults. There is a local discount if you are a resident of Steamboat Springs. Obviously we're not, we're full-time RVers, but hope you enjoyed kind of the quick walkthrough that we did. This is obviously meant to be, you know, just a short promotion on a few things to do here in Steamboat Springs, and this is definitely one of them. So we'll see you at our next Destination Unknown. If you're new, like I mentioned, make sure to subscribe. If you like this content and this museum and you maybe want to come see it, give us a thumbs up. Let us know, hey, the content we're putting out is great. And by all means, like I mentioned, leave us some comments in the box below. We want to hear from you. We'll see you at our next Destination Unknown.